trying to be not that serious. So I'm Eric, representing Fission, bridging AI decision agents, transparent benchmarking, and on-chain governance with the decision-making and autarky. So there are pain points for some organizations and governance right now. So decentralized governance, for example, are struggling to make informed, unbiased decisions at scale. And traditional governances, they have only limited human bandwidth, so slowing decision cycles, information overload, etc. And also expanding Web3 ecosystem demands faster and data-driven governance, of course. And also this issue have lots of victims right now. So from DAOs and DeFi projects, committee members, token holders, and developers, and also DeFi researchers. So this is not the Web3-centric issue right now. So what we did before BUIDL AI Hackathon, so we started from the participating Solana AI Hackathon back then and launched interactive AI agentt의, inspired by Microsoft Chatbot 2016. And also utilizing Telegram mini app as an AI training hub. We believe that's the best platform to embrace Web2 and Web3 people back then. And we are really interested in AI stuff, so we wrote various deep dive papers in our tech doc also. So we did big three stuffs. So first thing is the AI decision agent. We really value the next pace and the future of AI delegation or AI governance. We're gonna give you some demo right after this pitch, and also benchmarking powered by BUIDL also, and governance contracts. So we tweaked some of the OpenJapalin's governor.sol contracts okay to AI and human decision makers simultaneously. So in a nutshell, I'd like to state our AI decision agent connects to data sources from web searching to interpret governance proposals. So after generating some recommendations, the agent interfaces with our governance contracts on the chain Ethereum NEAR, for example, to cast votes or execute transactions. So we did this during the hackathon, and long term, even after hackathon, we'd like to do this really seriously. So implementing more feature like introducing autarky signals, multi-agent collaboration or something, and the community pilots. So we also, of course, already secured some of the groups, but we'd like to adopting more DAOs or DeFi projects. We believe this solution going to be helpful for not only Web3 governance, but also actual, for example, AI development or AI model development industry or other pharma or actual industries also. So yeah. So we'd like to jump to our demo and gonna be helpful with our team member.
So this is our short demo. Just simply explaining about this one is that we given the AI agent agenda about what we're going to discuss. At the first thing the agent we're gonna do is to analyze and say it's the first impression. As if like, if I'm AI and look at this question, what am I thinking in the initial analysis? So this is what she's doing right now. To do the time leap, we actually have 2 more steps, but we only just gonna show the initial analysis in just the overall how our AI agent can reasoning and analyze the agenda very well. So this is the whole process doing now. We're actually using 2 AI models to generate this output because we think AI bias can be depend on each model. So we use DeepSeek V3 and Claude Sonnet 3.7 to blend each output and do some voting system to generate the real LLM outputs. So this is our demo, and yeah, so on top of that, we actually implemented a GEBAL benchmark. You may asking that we didn't use a standard benchmark like MLLU or Hello Swag. There's a lot of stuff and the benchmark out there we can standard use, but we think our agent system is a little bit different from the standard benchmark. So we use GEBAL to generate these kind of aspects of to evaluate our agent and see. So okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Questions?
So I think this is a very important area of, putting more automation and offloading humans. But one question that I have whenever I hear ideas about this is there's big stakes here, right? I mean, think about like a huge DAO that has billions of dollars of funds and it's considering how to allocate $300 million this year. So there's real winners and losers. In the human world, we've seen there's a tremendous amount of like politics, which can kind of be broadly based on like self-interested parties that are fighting with each other. How do you think that would play out in a system like this? Where does the human input come, and how do people feel like the decision was fair even when they lose?
That is a very great question, because we all think that some will lose, some will win, and in the case that some will think, oh, this is fair, but some other things that this is not fair. So in that case, we actually, in this scenario, in this demo, we put the AI agent to have persona about, think about feasibility, no possibility, just think about the reality. But if I am thinking about big picture or in the long term, I just want to something more good return, not just by right now reality feasibility. So in that case, we can actually make our agent to have multiple personality depending on each group's taste. So that is what we are going to do, and we actually make a demo to do that things during this hackathon. Thank you.
Yeah, super interesting, and we talked before this, but I'm really excited about AI and governance. I think kind of to build on Robert's question, there has already been a lot of kind of governance decisions over, in crypto, but also broadly in, governments. Can you actually replay those decisions in your system and see how that behaves effectively as an evaluation? I'm not suggesting that. I'm just saying, like, maybe a good way to showcase your system would be to take maybe some of the existing votes from Senate, some of the existing votes from like DAOs, like Arbitrum, Optimism, etc.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And then also look at the outcome of that vote, right? Have that project actually delivered, have, there was actual success. You can use, you can actually evaluate those, based on community, and then leverage that to either evaluate your system or even train your system, right, to be better at this kind of long-term decision making. Because I think that's really one of the main challenges, is that the horizon for these decisions is too long, and the models right now kind of they more pretend to predict what's going to happen than actually like simulate it.
So actually the hallucination is a huge problem right now, because in the real world the money is very important, and when we just make a slight mistake, there can be a huge problem. So this is why we actually use a 3-step based urban analysis, and we didn't say during this pitching, but during our testing, we're very surprised that this May, one of the Google's Google's researchers announced that we do some research, and turns out our previous agenda is not right, so we are going to drop this project. And I asked that kind of agenda to our system, and somehow this AI actually tells what the Google researchers said, even they didn't even learn or know about it. So I think that accuracy is highly reliable right now, but extra step is actually needed. So maybe in the future, or no, not future, maybe we have to just add more validation process, but the speed is actually needed, so we have to consider more carefully.
Any other questions? No? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.